This is the Learning English with Mahi, and I'm your Mahi. First, wear your headset and slowly learn this story. So, try to understand and imagine this. This story name is Crazy Pella. Chapter 1, Getting Ready. Daniel, I'm here, Julia calls. She is at the front door of the house. What is it, Julia? We are going to Spain today. You remembered, right? Of course, I did. I'm packing. I call. Okay, my name is Daniel and I am 24 years old. Julia is my sister. She is 23. We are both at university. We share a house in London. Our parents are Arthur and Sarah Bell. Julia and I are getting ready for a trip. We are going to Barcelona, Spain. We are both earning degrees in Spanish. We already know a lot of the language, but we want to learn more. We are going to be exchange students this term. I am tall, about 6 feet. I have longish brown hair. My eyes are green and I have a wide mouth. I have a strong build. My legs are strong due to hours on the tennis courts. I am a very good basketball player as well. My sister Julia also has brown hair. Her hair is longer than mine. She doesn't have green eyes. She has brown eyes like my dad. I have the same color eyes as my mom. My parents both work. My dad is an electrician. He works for a major electric company. My mom is a writer. She also owns a company. It sells science fiction books. My parents are really great. They always help us to reach our goals. They both speak Spanish well. They often speak to us in Spanish. It helps Julia and I practice. They really encouraged us to become exchange students. We are leaving for Spain today. My dad comes in my room. He looks at me in surprise. Why? Because I'm not dressed. Daniel, why aren't you dressed? Dad asks. Dressed? I just got up. I had a shower 5 minutes ago. I'm not even dry yet. Oh, come on. We don't have much time. I want to take you to the airport, but I have to go to work too. Don't worry, Dad. I'm getting dressed now. Where's your sister? Oh, she's in her room. My dad goes into my sister's room. He wants to talk to her. He enters and Julia looks at him. Oh, hi, Dad. Do you need something? Asks Julia. Yes, your brother's getting dressed here. My dad gives a Julia wad of cash. I want you to both have this. Julia is surprised. Dad, there's a lot of money here, she says. Your mother and I have saved this money. We want to pay for part of your trip to Spain. Thank you, Dad. Thanks, says my sister. It will be very useful. I'm going to tell Daniel. Julia turns to leave. She almost runs into me. She and Dad didn't notice that I was coming in. My dad sees me. Oh, Daniel, you're here? He says. And you're dressed. Great. My dad points to the money. The money is for the two of you. It's to help with the trip. Oh, that's great. Thank you, Dad. Thanks. It'll be really helpful, I replied. Julia smiles. Now we must get ready, Dad says. We have to leave for the airport. Come on. Shortly after we eat, we leave the house. We head for the airport in Mom's car. Julia is very nervous. Julia, Mom says, are you alright? I'm really nervous, Mommy. Why? I don't know anybody in Spain. I'll only know Daniel. Don't worry, Mom replies. There are a lot of very nice people in Barcelona, especially Daniel's friend Armido. Yes, Mom, I'm sure you're right, but I still feel nervous. If something happens? It will be all right, says Dad. At the airport, there are lots of people checking in. Many of them are traveling for work, some are traveling for fun. I go over to Julia, then I ask, are you more relaxed now? Yes, Daniel, I was really nervous in the car. Yes, I know. But everything's going to be fine. My friend Amando is really nice. He often helps exchange students like us. Our parents hug us warmly. We all wave goodbye as Julia and I leave. We love you both, they call. That's the final thing we hear. An hour later, our plane takes off. We are headed for Barcelona. Hi, Amando. It's great to see you. I reply. Amando, look at my sister Julia. I introduced to them. Amando, my sister friend. Amando, my friend. This is my sister Julia. Amando turns to Julia. He kisses her on each cheek. Hi, Julia. Pleased to meet you. My sister is very shy. She's especially shy when she meets new people. Hello, Amanda, she says. Her face turns red. Then she becomes quiet. Your sister is really shy, isn't she? Amanda says to me, smiling. Yes, she is, but she's lovely, I say. A short while later, we headed for Amando's flat. We are staying there for the team. We are we are staying there for the term. We get a taxi after 30 minutes. We arrive in Barcelona Center. The taxi costs 41 euros and 50 cents. Amando says it's the usual rate to this section of the city. We pay for the taxi and get out. It's a short walk to Amanda's flat. It's June and it's really hot, but there is a nice wind to cool us. We arrive at the flat at lunchtime. My sister and I are really hungry. Amanda, I say, where can we eat? There are a couple of good restaurants in the area. What type of food do they have? One of the restaurant, La Pella Loca, has a great paella. I really recommended it. You can take the bus there. The other one has lovely fish. It's next door. Julia, do you want to have paella? I asked my sister. Yes, I'm so hungry. Amando can come with us. He's a teacher and he has a class. So Julia and I head for the paella restaurant. It's a short walk to the bus station. Hmm, now which bus go to the Pella restaurant? I asked Julia. I don't know. She replies, let's ask. She points to a man in a white shirt. We walk over to the man. He smiles. Hello, can I help you? Hi, how do we get to La Paleo Loco restaurant? It's easy. The number 35 bus goes in that direction. It goes right to La Palo Loco. However, there's a small problem. What's that? I ask. That bus is normally packed at this time. Okay, thank you, we said. As we walk to the nearest bus stop, Julia and I talk. She is not comfortable with taking the bus. Daniel, she says, let's just eat at the fish restaurant. It's easier. I don't want to take a packed bus. I know. I begin. Then I have an idea. Wait, I'll take the bus to La Palo Loco. You go to the fish restaurant. Why? Because that way we can compare the two restaurants. Oh, good idea. Okay, enjoy. I'll call your mobile later. She calls and walks off. I get out on the next bus and sit down. I'm very tired. I quickly go to sleep. The bus system in Barcelona is very good. I know there is nothing to worry about it. I wake up a while later. The bus has stopped. There is no one else on it except for the driver. Excuse me, where are we? We arrived in Valencia. He replies, what? Valencia? We are in Valencia? How can that be? Well, this is the express bus. It goes directly from Barcelona to Valencia. He tells me, I can't believe it. I took the wrong bus, but what can I do? I thank the driver and get off the bus. Then I take out my mobile. I want to call my sister, but I can't turn it on. My battery has died. I check my watch. It's just after 5 o'clock in the afternoon. My sister doesn't know where I am. She must be really worried. I have to contact her. I need a phone box. I ask a woman on the street for a phone box. There's one, she says, pointing. It's just over there. I thank her to head for the phone box. But when I get there, I realize something. Julia's phone number is in my mobile's memory. I can't turn my mobile on. I have a phone, but I don't have a number. Now, what? I think for a while, then I realize something. I'm really hungry. I haven't eaten since breakfast. I decided to find restaurant. I can think about my problems later. I find a restaurant up the street. The waiter comes to my table. Good evening, says happily. Good evening. What do you like? I look quickly at the menu. I would like paella. I say in Spanish, sorry, I don't understand you. He answers in Spanish. I try again. My Spanish can't be that bad. I would like paella. Paella. I point madly at the word paella on the menu. Then I say it again in English. Finally, the waiter then smiles and says in English, thanks, I'm not from here. I'm new and my Spanish isn't that great. I start to laugh very loudly. A lot of people in the restaurant turn and look. At this point, I'm embarrassed. I don't need to laugh so loudly, but I don't care. It's all too much. This whole situation is just too strange. My sister and I wanted to have paella together, and now here I am eating paella but alone in Valencia, and my sister doesn't know where I am. It's so ironic. I finish dinner and pay the bill. Then reality sinks in. What do you I do now? My mobile doesn't work. There's a phone box, but I don't have my sister's number. What can I do? Then I remembered I can call London and I know the number to my mom and dad's house. I go back to the phone box. I call my parents' number. It rings 4 times. Finally, my mom say hello. Hi mom, it's Daniel. Daniel? She says, how are you? How's Barcelona? It's good. Mom, I have a problem. What's wrong? Has something happened bad? No, nothing bad. Mom, can you call Julia, please? Tell her that I am in Valencia and tell her that my mobile number is switched off and my mobile battery has died. In Valencia? What are you doing in Valencia? It's a long story, Mom. I'll tell you the details later. We say goodbye. I decided to get a hotel room. There is no one available up the street. I can go back to Barcelona tomorrow. Right now, I need sleep. I pay for the night stay in cash. I use the money from my dad. I have no credit cards with me. I go to my room. I take off my clothes and get into bed. I turn off all the light and go to sleep. I'm really tired. What a crazy day. Chapter 3. The Motorway. I wake up early at the hotel and have a shower. I order some food to my room. I have little money at this point, but I'm hungry again, so I take my time to enjoy. After that, I get dressed and leave. I notice that time on a clock in the hall isn't 10 o'clock in the morning. I wonder if Mom has talked to Julia yet. My sister's a nervous person. I hope she'll alright. I get to the hotel entrance. As I leave, I stop to think. How am I going to back to the Barcelona? I spent most of my money on the hotel. I don't know where a bank is. I can get money from my account, and Julia is probably waiting for me. I need a solution fast. Then I noticed two workers. They are carrying boxes towards a lorry. On the lorry, there's a picture with the name of the company. I look more closely. Then I start laughing very loudly. I stop myself quickly. I don't want to be embarrassed again. I can't believe it. The picture on the lorry is of Pella. It's a lorry from La Pella Loca restaurant. I go over to one of the workers. Hello, I say. Good morning. He answers, how can I help you? Do you work for this restaurant Barcelona? I ask and point to the picture on the lorry. No, I'm just a lorry driver. The man says, do you know the restaurant La Paleo Loco? Yes, we bring the rice there every week. It's for their pala, but I don't work there. The driver gets into the lorry. Suddenly, I have an idea. Excuse me? Yes, the driver answers. Could you take me back to Barcelona? No. Now? Yes, I reply. I have little money. I must get back to my sister. The driver stops to think. Then he replies, okay, I guess so. Get into the lorry. Sit between the rice boxes and don't tell anybody. I won't. Thank you, I said. No problem, he says. Then he adds quickly, please, I have to leave now. I can't be late. I get into the back to the lorry. I sit down between a couple of boxes of rice. The driver starts the lorry. We head for Barcelona. I think it's a great idea. A lorry is faster than a bus. I can gain some time that way, and it costs me no money. I sit back happily to enjoy the ride. It's very dark in the back of the lorry. I can't see anything. I can just hear the lorry's engine and the cars on the motorway. Then suddenly, something in the lorry moves. There's another person among the rice boxes. Hello? I said. Silence. Who's there? I asked in English. More silence. I know someone is there. He or she is between the box. Finally, I get up and walk over. What a surprise! It's an old man. He's hidden between the boxes. Excuse me, I say. But Who are you? Leave me alone, please, the man answers. He spoke perfect English. What are you doing here? I ask. I'm traveling to Barcelona. Does the driver know you here? No, he isn't. I got into the lorry while you were talking to him. I see. I say. Suddenly, the driver stops. He gets out and headed towards the back. The old man looks at me with concern. Why did he stop? I don't know. There's a sound at the back door. I have to hide, says the man. The driver comes into the lorry. He only sees me. The old man is hiding behind the boxes. What's going on here? He asks me. Nothing. Who are you talking to? Me? Nobody. There is no one else here. Can't you see? Listen, we are not in Barcelona yet. Be quiet. I don't want any trouble. Understand? I understand. I reply. The driver closed the door. He goes back to the driver's seat. At that same moment, the old man comes out from between the boxes. He looks at me with a smile. I'm lucky that he didn't see me. He says, yes, you are. I say, so tell me, why are you traveling from Valencia to Barcelona in a lorry? Do you really want to know? Yes, of course. Allow me to tell you a little story. Please, it's a long ride. The old man tells me is his story. I have a son, but I have never met him. His mother and I were together many years ago. We weren't really a perfect match, but I loved her. Then I went to the United States. It's for a job opportunity. The job didn't go well. I couldn't get back. He paused. Then he continued. She moved away and I never saw her. Oh, my son, again. Recently, I found it out where they are. In Barcelona? Exactly. How old is your son? How old is your son? He's 24. That's the same age as me. The old man laughs. What a coincidence. Yes, it is. After a few minutes of silence, I get up, stretch my legs, and I ask the man, what's your son's name? His name is Armando. He has a flat in Barcelona. It's in an area near the restaurant The Crazy Pala. That's why I'm in this lorry. The Crazy Pala, also known as a Lo Pala Loco in Spanish. The man in the lorry is my friend, Armando's father. I can't believe this. Chapter Final and 4. The Return. The man and I talk little on the ride to Barcelona. I don't mention that I may know his son. At last, the Pala Loco lorry arrives. The driver turns off the engine. The old man and I get out of the back door. The old man hides among the people on the street. I thank the driver. You're welcome, he says. Have a good day. I turn around. The old man is looking at the restaurant. It's La Bella Loco. At last, we both go in. No one is there. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It's still too early for dinner. What do you want to do? I ask man. I'm not angry, he replies. I want to go to my son's flat. Do you want to come too with me? Sure, I reply. The old man has Amando's address. We take the number 35 bus in silence. Then we talk towards Amando's flat. He still doesn't know what Amando's is my friend. Amando doesn't speak about his father very often. I know Amando and the man have never met. At this point, I just can't decide. Should I tell the man that I know Amando? Should I keep it to myself? Finally, I come to a conclusion. I will keep quiet. I want the meeting to be a great surprise. We arrive at the flat and walk through the front entrance. Good afternoon, says the reception. Hello, we reply. The old man moves towards the receptionist. He wants to ask for Amando's flat number. Leave it to me, I say. We walk We take the lift up to the third floor. We get out. We walk towards the door of the flat. It's here, I say to the old man. How do you know? He asks. Finally, I explain. I tell him that I have known Amando for years. It was just luck or fat that he and I were in the same lorry. At first, he can't believe it. Then he accepts his fate. He can't wait to meet his son. We ring at the doorbell, but there is no answer. Julia, Amando, I call. Is anything there? Again, nobody answers. I explain that my sister and I are staying in the flat. Then I take out my key and open the door. Where are they? The man asks. I don't know, but they should be here soon. We go into the flat and find my mobile phone charger. For the next 15 minutes, I charge my phone. After I call my sister, Julia's phone rings once. She answers quickly. Daniel, finally, Mum called, but I was so worried. Hello, Julia. Don't worry, I'm fine. I'm at Armando's flat. I'm with someone. Who is it? Well, it's a long story. Come back to the flat. Where are you? I talked to Mom this morning. She told me about Valencia. Amanda and I waited for you all night. We just went out for lunch. We are on our way back now. Okay, well, wait for you here. Half an hour later, Amanda and Julia arrives at the flat. Hello, Daniel. We are so happy to see you, says Amanda. He turns to the old man. And who are you? He asks. Before the man can reply, I say, Amanda, I have something important to tell you. What's going on? Amanda, this is your father, I say. At first, Amanda is taken aback. My father? That's impossible. The old man looks at him. Are you Amando? He says. Yes, I am. You can't possibly be my father. My name is Antonio. Yes, I'm your father. The man explains everything to Amando. Amando soon realized that it really his father. He asked the old man awkwardly. After so many years, they have finally met. Both men are sure what to do. Finally, Amando smiles and says, well, I guess this calls for a celebration. I agree, says his father, Antonio. Shall we go to La Pelo Loco? Says Julia. I look at Julia. I'm surprised. No, I don't want to pala. I never want to eat it again. She looks at me and laughs. I don't want to go near that restaurant. I continue. And I don't want to get on a bus for a long time either. I want a pizza. They all burst out laughing. After a moment, I laughed too. What a crazy day, I said. Yes, replies Antonio. Un dia loco, a crazy day indeed. Okay, friends, this is the end of the story. How was the story? Are you feel better now? Are you understand the story? How was my storytelling experience? I hope you understand the language throughout the story. Okay, we'll see you in next video. Until then, this is Learn English with Mahi. I'm your Mahi. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. Learn English with me. Thank you.